go. Kaiju number 8. What are you doing, Kafka? Okay, so I am dropping this anime unless the episode's good, guys. Seriously, I'm gonna drop this anime unless the anime really is changed up now. No, I don't know. I'll just kidding a little bit, but no. But things that okay. So last episode's great. Eureka begins now here when she's like shooting the giant laser. This was badass. She was all waifu. This was cool. Definitely the best scene so far in the anime. But I kind of really hope that Kaiju number 9 does the cool, right? I think that's what he is going to tell us a lot, I feel, now, how, like, you're going to handle this, the villain, the antagonist, right? Or Spider-Man is... I see that now. Well, you know, he's a Spider-Man. He clamps and stuff. So yeah, the spider mushroom thing released thousands of tiny spider mushrooms. But this is what I mean. This is what's important here. Now they're running into number 9 here. This is what I think about the anime. It's very dark to me. About that? That's better. Yeah. There he is. So I mean, so that's gonna be really important, right? How he's gonna be here. And now in the opening, clearly the spiders that are, of course, this monster. Obviously, I said last week. But basically everything you see in the opening are monsters you're gonna see in the anime, right? Like the dolphin. It's, yeah, that dolphin here in the opening! I know what you're up to. You're actually a Yara. Yeah, you're a giant shark Kafka or something. Come on. Clearly. Something like that. But yeah, the opening is basically filled with different monsters, right? First comes is like Inuyasha bit. This part here. Reminds me of all good Mav the Mission Inuyasha opening. Certainly. And then it reminds me of Turtles, right? You know, with the whole mutant, like the capsule heavy turtles that makes them into the crazy monster summation. My life. First of all, we had the monster that Kafka fought, right? You know, first episode. Yeah. Then we got tears on. Then here comes the spider. So this is this current episode right there. This is the current fight right now. The spider army. So maybe the next monster here in the opening is the next opening in the next monster in the anime though. Yeah, that's how it feels right there. Like this is how it feels. Like it's like showing you a bunch of different monsters on coming. Now it's a commercial break here. Bam, baby. Save my life. But I am not super pleased by the anime. You know, I guess I hated it already 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was like, episode isn't that good. No, but like, last episode was good, okay? Last episode was great. But the episode that aired 2 weeks ago, yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago it was a training montage. That episode wasn't good. That was not a good episode. That was an episode that was like, oh, I mean, it's like I can watch it, I can laugh a little bit, but it's not like super amazing, you know? It's a training montage, it's been done to death, right? I've seen it in Naruto, I've seen it in every other anime. I mean, I've seen it in 5,000 other anime, basically. Like, it didn't, I've seen it, whatever, yeah. It just felt like, been there, done that, nothing new, it wasn't interesting at all, really. It was just kind of like, it was extremely mid at best, right? Last episode was good, though, with the canon and so on. But that's what I said last week, too, that this arc now has to deliver, because the beginning, right, it's very Macadamia. I mean, I said it before, I said it again, episode 4 is straight up stolen. Macadamia is so similar that it's ridiculous. It's even the same episode, right? With the whole Kafka saving her with the punch and everything. Like, it's just absurdly stealing it from that. So, but whatever, right? Whatever. But now then, it has to deliver. I keep saying it, I don't have a broken record, but I would be disappointed if this episode now then doesn't deliver on the bad guy, right? You know? This is like the most important part here because he's the new baddie, right? Yeah, and I was like, what happened to that guy, cleaner guy? Yeah, so what happened to the obviously evil guy? So let's see what he does then. But I think it's going to be very important now that he delivers as a good character, right? So let's see that here he comes. So here this is the new bad guy, the real bad guy. Right? Probably kill them. Check that right there. But I said earlier, like the death flag on these guys are pretty high, right? On their new friends. No, he might just survive that though. That was like a maybe. He might survive that. That wasn't like in his heart or thing. It's like side of his. He's still alive. Yeah, he's like senpai, exactly. He's like senpai. Okay, it's his real form, I guess. We have seen it before with the weird mushroom head or something, right? Exactly. But he's probably still a human though, right? They're like he's born. He's probably still, you know, just like Kafka. He's probably started as a human and turned into a kaiju. But he's just evil, he said. Why is he evil for? Yeah, why is he... Oh, can he turn off the comms somehow? I don't know, it's a weird power. He's like, yeah, that's right. Using my Kaiju energy wave power, I can turn off comms. I was like, what? How does that work? He's like, haha, that's right. That's how my power works. It's like, doesn't make any sense, but sure. Sure, Mr. Nine, sure. He probably won't die. He's the Kafka's bestie. No, he's Kawaii-chan. Kawaii-chan won't die. He's too high platformer. No, so this guy, he got plot armor. He's the basically secondary main character. He's too much plot armor. Oh, he knows. Did you see it before? Was he there? Wait, he was... So he... Did he... So he shoots by like exploding his... He has similar mushroom power than the giant mushroom though. He's like using spores, right? He's like a mushroom tiny guy, right? Yeah. He's using spores to explode his fingers to shoot up like bones or whatever. He's shooting by like launching his finger bones or something. Like the kid Mario in Naruto. He's like a Naruto bad guy, yeah. That's kind of what he does, right? He's shooting like his body parts. And I guess he just healed that. I guess he like regained his body parts, probably. And then he makes them explode, you know, with like his... Huh. Yeah. But yeah, he's like a mushroom man then. That seems to be his whole thing, right? His head's a mushroom, he got a double mushroom thing, he's using spores to shoot his body parts. He can probably create some poison or whatever. What will Senpai-chan do? He's gonna fight him. So now he's gonna explode his hand again. Yeah, he's like exploding his own hand. It's like a spore thing. He seems to be quite fine, honestly, getting shot twice. He's been shot twice now. He seems to be pretty fine, actually, like... Okay, falls down on like some pothole or something. But I guess if he runs out of the zone... If he runs out of the zone, he's like stopping communication, right? So if he runs out of that, if he runs, you know, I don't know, for 5 minutes or whatever, he's gonna be out, he can probably call for help or whatever, right? Something like that. But I do feel, I said it before too, I do feel that all these other characters have like a giant, you know, death flag on them. These characters that you know, have different hair colors and has like a little backstory, but they're not the main characters, right? Yeah, I feel all of them have like huge death flags. It's like very tight there with like only the main character can survive this thing. You need to have really high plot armor to survive. But it's basically a shifter, right? Yeah, it's like you have to have massive plot armor. Now it's gonna explode his... Here we go. Now like all his arms are exploding. These mushrooms happening. Man, this guy's so weird, man. Thanks for saving him. Because he also wants to be a hero. Yeah! That's an obvious. I'll come back to that. But he probably will die now, though. He's like bleeding out, though. Yeah, he was like... He also likes Captain, right? Yeah, he's like... Badass Captain wife with the tiger. He also wants Captain waifu. Yeah, I'm gonna protect each other. He's probably dead now, though. Number 9 has to be really stupid, though. Yeah, I mean, Kafka is just a moron, he's inherently a moron. But Kafka didn't seem to lose intelligence by transforming. What I mean, Kafka seems to have his same intelligence when it transformed, but number 9 seems to be like really stupid. So maybe he is a monster looking like a human, and not a human turning into a monster. But it seems so weird, yeah. Like he seems to be really stupid. Yeah, when he keeps talking here about saving each other. I will be a hero, and you will be a hero, and so on. Oh, they're gonna fight him? But I love the music in the anime. Yeah, they got great music. Yeah, they're like, yeah, let's go, bro! And it's played some weird, like, it's never. Yeah, it's some, yeah, let's go! It's like. And he has this weird mushroom power. Yeah, they're like, yeah. This anime definitely got the best music this year, easily. This season, definitely. Probably this year. Unless some other anime surprises me later on in the year, but I don't think so. It's a very interesting battle music. Yeah, like, it's also cool, like, soundtrack, man. Definitely is the best soundtrack anime. Absolutely. It's like it has a great battle music. This anime is awesome. And also a good opening as well, but yeah. This whole thing is freaking badass. Okay, so he's gonna shoot him with that, like, Kaiju empowered rifle, though. That might actually hurt him, though. Maybe. It's a power, but it's like, you know, Kaiju blood or whatever, right? So he shouldn't be immune to it, but he's after all some like giant Kaiju dude, so he can probably transform as well, right? Did he just leave? What happened? I think he's created more stuff in the way, right? Yeah, it's like he just made a Kashi with that. Yeah. That's what I was guessing. He can make more mushrooms, but like a barrier or something. Oh yeah, he's owned. Yes, Kouai-chan! But yeah, I guess correctly, he hides himself inside his mushrooms. But I don't think Kouai will die, though. Commercial break. No, I think Kouai has been fine now. I think Kouai's high plot armor, you know? He's like the Armin, right? It's the older guy I'm more worried about from a story aspect, but he's just like, no, he's probably won't survive. But I was saying earlier, I think it's interesting. That's interesting, anime, the backstory here. I really wonder what number 9 is in the sound, because like he seems to be really stupid. Yeah, he seems to be really, really dumb, right? Like he was just looking at them like, and he seems to have like IQ 1, you know. Like he's like really, really stupid, like, you know, beyond humanity stupid. Yeah. So maybe that means that he is a Kaiju then that has like turned into a human to some extent, right? That's why he's so low intelligence, like that, you know, animal intelligence, right? Or maybe he's evil because maybe he's like Kafka and he got transformed and so on into a Kaiju, right? He's like Kafka, but because he's like so more transformed, like he lost his brain or whatever, he transformed more than Kafka, and he's just like, you know, part of the thing. That's why he's evil. That's why he's listening to instincts. He's like, you know, he's more like Kaiju than human because he transformed further than Kafka did or whatever, right? And because of that reason, then now he's just like, you know, like super stupid. There's something weird with him. Yeah, he seems to be really dumb, right? Could be the Kafka and so on. I mean, Kafka's dumb just as a character, but this guy is like really, really stupid. Yeah, so, but not only stupid in a way, bad strategy, but the way he didn't understand what they were doing. He was doing that like the monkey stretch thing, like he didn't understand what they were doing. Like he seems to be really, really dumb. So that could explain why he's evil. But here we are. Yeah, he shoots him. I would be surprised if he dies. He's after all our cute senpai. I'm sorry, Kouai. He's our senpai Kouai relationship, right? Yeah, he can't die. He's already gonna win this thing though, but yeah, you can still move. You can still move. Oh, interesting, yeah. Now he's parried a lot of bullets. Man, this guy's alive though. He shot him twice again there. He's been shot 4 times now. Yeah, he's been shot 4 times now. He shot it off his gun in his hand. He's been shot 4. Okay. Oh no, not my Kyohai. Where's senpai? I'm frozen sleeping. I assume that senpai will come and save him. Oh, come on! He keeps. My God, why I don't know how. He probably survived this thing for some stupid reason though, but he keeps like shooting him and he's lying down. Like what? Another 3 bullets. My God, I still think he's gonna survive though. I still think that he'll plot over, man. This is brutal, man. He's trying to save me, he's trying. Where is Senpai when you need him? Where's my Kafka-chan? Okay, gonna try to do something else. Oh, no. Oh my god! No ammo left? Come on, it's sad, man. That's just sad now, man. Also, no ammo left. Okay, can someone do something? It is really weird that no one has arrived to save them yet. It's been like over 10 minutes now. Yeah, and I think the rest of them would have picked up by now, right? That they are in danger over there. He's turned off the console and all that stuff. So obviously, the other people would know that. Even if they don't know what's happening exactly, they would know that the console turned off and so on. They would know what's happening. Or something's happening, I mean. They would know something's bad happening. Yeah, Shinde. Kafka, of course. Finally, Kafka can save him. Senpai! Here you go. Finally, Kafka is there. Took you some time to get there. Right. So this guy is so dumb. He's like, oh, he punched me. Yeah, that doesn't happen. But number 9 seems to be really stupid. Yeah, definitely. Oh, he punched off his head. And he's like, oh, that's interesting. He knocked off my body. Yeah. But now it's like a superhero fighting, I guess. Yeah, it went from them fighting giant kaijus to like two tiny guys with like, I don't know, miniaturized kaiju guys fighting. They're both just kaijus, right? They're tiny, right? Yeah. But of course, Kafka's gonna save him. But yeah, so this guy is just 5 without the head. Of course he is, obviously. Obviously, number 9 is like, oh, my head is off, but I'm fine. Yeah, he's just like, hey, guy. He's like, why you have no head anymore? He's like, nah, I'm fine. It's like, he's obviously like, oh, that didn't even hurt me. That was obvious. It was gonna be like 5 minutes. But I mean, maybe you have to destroy the head perfectly or something. Yeah, you can't just like remove the head from the body because he's some kind of. I mean, if you saw him, I mean, his whole power is that he is his after. He shoots his own fingertips, right, as weapons. Like hit them out, so he obviously got really high health dragon. Senpai. No, Senpai's angry man. Yeah, now it's a Senpai rage man. Senpai rage mode. Yeah, leave it to me. Senpai's angry. Yeah, no, Senpai's angry. But this guy is just like, I had this overrated, yeah. So he probably can't kill him now, right? It's gonna be hard for him to kill him. He got some really weird high surveillance powers. He seems to be weaker than. Yeah, he seems to be weaker than Kafka straight up, but in like a pure physical form, but. What's happening now then? He just made like a. He made some kind of mushroom wall. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, but not supposed to be angrier. This makes him stronger. But honestly, he can finally fight someone. He has to be able to fight someone. Yeah, the other card has been kind of weak, right? He's like, I want to fight someone strong, so I can actually kind of test my power, right? Yeah, I mean, he's like, finally I can. Yeah, there's music here. Here we go. So he can finally do this properly, right? Exactly. It's like, but like, I mean, you get it too. Right? Finally, like, I haven't been able to punch something yet, right? Because you know, Kafka so far owned everything, right? He's been like crushing everything too easily for him. He's finally like, I can punch you and you won't die. Yeah. He's like, he's finally like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I can finally punch you for real. It's a little bit of that one punch man thing. Yeah, it's like I need someone to like be able to survive my punch, you know. But yeah, I said earlier, number 9 seems to have really high health dragon. Like he's losing body parts, but he gets new body parts. Ooh, there we go. So he seems weaker than Kafka, but you know, he heats himself. What's Kafka doing now then? Oh, he's like building some kind of yeah, he put himself on the ground or something. Masui! This guy's like, oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. He's like, oh no, he looks pretty angry at me. Uh-oh. I like his comment there. Oh, Masui. I think he's really angry at me right now. This is gonna be bad, man. And that was good. Ah, he got that thing that we saw last episode. Yeah, we learned about that. That's kind of like one of the. It's like the heart, basically. You know, yeah, it's the heart of the big Kafka, the big thing Kafka mentioned last episode. So I guess if you destroy that thing, you actually hurt it. So I mean, it's probably the same thing with Kafka. Right? If Kafka has his body also probably has this like rainbow thing at his heart, right? Yeah, Kafka also probably has a rainbow heart, or more than one. If it goes like him, he had like several. It looks similar to the weapons. So I'm gonna guess they make the weapons also on those rainbow things, right? Because a lot of their weapons have also different colors and so on. So they probably produced the giant cannon and so on the Kaiju like heart blood thing, or what it's supposed to be. That's probably how they make them. I would guess so, yeah. But that's the weakness, of course, of number 9 then, or whatever, right? You have to actually destroy the hearts. It's kind of like, not a Naruto reference, but it's kind of like Kizaru Naruto. Kizaru, you have to actually have 5 hearts, right? You have to destroy the heart, not the body. Maybe that's what the head was needed, because the head isn't part of the hearts. Maybe. But the head also might have its own, like, rainbow things of it, I suppose. But I don't know why he's afraid of the humans now. Just destroy the hearts before you leave. Oh, it's already healed. Yeah, this guy got his really high healing powers. Yeah, that seems to be his thing. He's just super healer, dude. Yeah, and his body is regrowing immediately. Yeah, and his teeth are. Yeah, he's super healing. That's his power, evidently. Oh yeah, it's gonna save the humans from. Yeah, he's like, you're a traitor to our Kaiju race. But he used to. How did that weapon though? He just turned into like mist or something. Spores? How did that work out though? Yeah, I didn't see my TV broke, of course. Yeah, of course, immediately. And then the TV broke. It's back. Good. It's back. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, it's good back. Yeah, sometimes happens. Obviously, I'm watching it live, right? Sometimes that happens, but it's fine. That was. I missed like a second. That was fine. Sometimes, just See, I said earlier, he's aware, Vice Captain Shan. He's a tricky guy. Looks like, a sly guy from Bleach. Not a spoil here, but got the same sly fox eyes. Man. He knows what's up, man. We're gonna fight in there though. Yeah, he's very fast, right? It's kind of his thing, but yeah, okay. It's probably better for Kafka outside. It's probably better for him now when they're outside the dark alley, like the ninja place. This guy is super fast, right? It's hard to fight him in a tight alley. Yeah. They also wait for him to get in the dark alley because he's like a assassin instead of waiting in the weak spot. Well, are you serious, boy? There we go. So I turn off the limits. Yeah, turning up his armor. How it ends? That's how it ends. Well, next episode he might tell him the truth then. Yeah, next episode he might have to force him. No, I might force him to tell him the truth. But yeah, let's review it. Let's gonna see if we miss something here in the after ending credits. Like in American Academia earlier today, they had one character appearing after the credits, like a second. Yeah, yeah, it was like 2 seconds of like my after the credits, important after the credits stuff, but very very short, very very short. Second, very quick check here, but yeah, I mean, it was a good episode. I was easily, of course, is the best episode this season, like easily, right? So here immediately, there's no question about that in my mind. This is before the best episode. Maybe a little too high plot armor. I wouldn't mind seeing the friend dying. Like not the not Kawaii Senpai thing. You can't really go away from Kawaii Senpai thing yet. I mean, I guess you could, and I would be very shocked, of course, if his like best friend, his Senpai Kawaii thing would be ended there. That'd be very surprising. But I don't think that needs to happen at all. I'm saying that would be very surprising. So that would be quite a daring move, right, from the author if he had like, okay, I'm gonna kill off the Kawaii here. That would be very, very daring. I wasn't happy at all. But I am a little bit like, I kind of wish that his, the friend, so to speak, gets killed, right? I guess he probably won't now then as because saved there. I don't know how I feel about that. This seems to be like, like a more seinen / shonen thing, right? No, I have to have the credits, so they keep reviewing it. But yeah, this seems to be quite, a little more mature, right? It isn't the brutality of it, right? A little more like, it's gory, more bloody and so on. So, maybe I'm not a super fan if everyone's just hanky-dory and no one actually dies or whatever. I'm not like super into having to kill off the characters, but I think at this moment, especially when we don't really care about the other characters, it's not like I have any like, any backstory for the other characters. Oh, I think he was saved by Captain Waifu one episode, like whatever. So we don't have much backstory to them. So killing him off wouldn't, I think it would be better honestly, because he probably would feel more real, right? That this job is actually super serious. This job you might die on. It's like the most dangerous job or something in Japan. But so far, like not a single person has died that we've seen. So I was a little bit like, I guess they both got injured. They're both injured, but you know what I mean. They both got injured, but they have some kind of high. Even if this world is mostly our world, they have clearly some really weird high-tech weapons, right? And some high-tech suits, and everything's to be powered up by their Kaiju hearts or whatever, right? So they certainly have some kind of Kaiju healing thing or something. So that's what I mean. Even if they both got injured heavily, I'm sure they're gonna be fine in this episode. Basically, it's a little bit like you have this is an anime where you clearly have to either die, you know what I mean? Like actually die, like you really like this bad that kills them, or they will be fine, or they will like go into a healing facility and just come out perfectly fine in this episode, or whatever, like next mission or whatever. Yeah, it's just like a little bit like that. With build, I might be wrong. Maybe I'm really wrong. Maybe they both die in healthcare, but you know what I mean. Honestly, very little. And this is a general issue with anime, not with this show, but very few times have I seen a character get injured, right? Injured, not die, and then die later, by like operation, Like in reality, right? If you get injured, heavily injured, you go to get surgery, right, at a hospital, and you might die there, depending on your injury, right? There's a high percentage to die, right, depending on if it's some really bad injury. But in anime and manga, whatever, it's like, no, either you die at the actual battlefield, right? Or you die, like, for someone's trying to give you medical aid at the place in the battlefield, like someone's like heal you during it. No one like dies later, No one dies by like you got an infection during the operation and kill you. No one dies like 3 episodes later from that thing. Almost that is so uncommon. That's what I mean, right? These two guys, they got really heavily injured by the bad guy. But they both clearly got saved now and they're going into hospital, right? So and they're gonna be like magically healed by the new tech, right? So it's kind of like that. Like if you don't die in the battlefield, you will very never die actually after an anime. Again, not like Kaiju number 18 particularly. It's a general anime thing. I'd be very surprised if anime breaks that trope of like, if you either you die at the field or you never die, right? It's kind of how it is. But anyway, so they're fine. I like that he's kind of using his body as weapons. I guess he's shooting his body parts, right? He's obviously very like mushroom based. He's very spore based. As we saw with the general big Kaiju he has with him, right? So he obviously created that one. He's very focused on that mushroom thing, right? And he healed himself, I guess, rapidly using that powers. And he could like grow more mushrooms and he could explode. And that's probably how he like teleported. The end is kind of weird because even if he's like a mushroom monster dude, how did he just turn into like, I guess, spores? He just like disappeared in the sky by just becoming like smoke or something. But I guess that was him turning into spores, right? It wasn't really clear in the anime, but I guess he turned into like smoke. But yeah, it wasn't like smoke. It was like tiny spore particles. But that doesn't make any sense still though. It's not like a mushroom that can release spores, can then just take the spores and remake itself, right? It's not the same thing, Spores are something else than spores isn't yourself, so to speak. So, but I guess he has the power, whatever. He has the power, I guess, to like not teleport, but like turn into spores and then fly somewhere. But it seems really, really weird also how that work, because if he has this rainbow heart thing, that's his weakness, right? They have to destroy those rainbow hearts, they have like 8 of or whatever. But if he turns into spores, he needs to like rebuild that. It's kind of like why teleportation doesn't work, because you have to like rebuild and clone yourself and something like that. Technology-wise, it's like, well, but he has to like he has to destroy his own hearts and then rebuild them. You know, he has to make them into tiny spores and then rebuild them as a big part again. Meaning his powers probably will be lost doing it. I don't know. I don't think about it too much, but I guess his powers makes no sense. His powers doesn't make any sense from a science standpoint at all. But whatever, it's magic, I guess. But a little bit also where I think that's why I prefer anime magic, right? Where rather than science stuff, because this anime is like science. So they're Kaijus, right? They have some kind of scientific like mutation background. So it's like biology and so on, you know what I mean? Compared to like Naruto or One Piece, where it's like someone can teleport because they have magical powers, right? In One Piece, Crocodile has the same thing because sand, right? He can fly by going sand, right? But he has the power to be like a living sand, so it makes sense. But this guy, he's like a living mushroom dude. But mushrooms can't turn into spores and then become a mushroom again. It doesn't work like that. So him having, you know, the mushroom power shouldn't give him the spore teleport power, because they don't have that power. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But whatever, I digress. Let's move on. Let's move on. It was a good episode. The fight was great, and I liked the Kafka. I basically had that one punch me feel to it. Oh, I can finally punch someone for real, right? Because yeah, he's very powerful. Clearly got way more firepower and more like raw strength, right, than number 9. And so far everything he's fought has like died immediately. So I like a lot. He was like, yeah, I can punch it hard, because he hasn't been able to kind of go full out before, right? So that's a good generally, because he's kind of happy that he can actually go much rougher, right? And also showed you, I think we showed you that Kaiju is much stronger. Number 8 is stronger than our Kafka Kaiju. He's stronger. He's like a more typical physical Kaiju you can fight and so on, right? So he's way stronger. Definitely. But of course we also had number 9 saying he's a traitor to the race or whatever, to the race. So yeah, I really wonder what number 9 is, said earlier, right? Because he seems to also be a human, but he of course lost his humanity, I guess then. Yeah, but maybe that's just the thing, right? Maybe that monster, I mean that would make the most sense, that the monster that jumped into Kafka in episode 1 was probably trying to control him, probably trying to make a new monster out of him or something, and for some reason he didn't control him. So I hope there's some explanation later then that why didn't that monster, kind of like Parasite, you've ever seen Maximize, what's it called, like whatever, Parasite Maximum, is that what it's called in English? But the anime, it's old 80 manga, right, has an anime, not that long ago, 10 years ago, whatever, yeah, so basically it's a guy that has Migi, Migi, his left hand, Migi is left, his left hand has a parasite, right, voiced by Ai Hirano in the remake, yeah, so that explained then, right, that she failed because she was posting into his brain and, taking them over at all the parasites, but she got stuck in his hand, right, so he can transform his hand and fight and so on, but he still has his humanity because she failed, which was trying to take him over. That could be how Kafka is, but I hope they explain later that why didn't he, why he kept his humanity, right? If the other guys turned into a monster and evil, why is Kafka not evil for? But yeah, could be like Migi, right? This is like a failed possession, and that's why the human has his intelligence left. Perhaps, right? Anyway, we got subscribe, like button. Have a great day.